you're adding film grain the wrong way and it's ruining your renders. But don't worry, because once and for all, we're going to go through all the things related to film grain, like how much do I use, when do I use, or the fuck does presets mean. I'm also going to hook you up with some free film grain overlays, so watch till the end. Please. I'm fucking begging you, I need to feed my family. Right now I'm inside DaVinci, and you can use any software that you like. It really doesn't matter. Now if I want to add film grain, I would go in the color tab, and here in the effects tab, search for film grain. And then add it to my node graph. Right? Wrong. See, that's your first mistake. And that is adding grain without softening your render. And you may be like, wait, what the fuck? What does that mean? Let me explain. If you're gonna take a look of an actual footage captured by a film camera, you'll notice that the sharpest elements of that footage are the grain itself, meaning that everything else in that footage is just a bit blurry. And these little elements alone will not only make your renders more realistic, but it will also make the grain more integrated into the render, instead of it feeling slapped on, which is the last thing that we want. So, how do we do that? It's pretty simple. If you use DaVinci, just search Gaussian blur and add it to your node tree. What we want is just a tiny bit of blurring and we're good. For Blender, you have the same deal. After Effects, Nuke, Photoshop, it's all the same, just different ways of doing it. Now that our render is prepared, let's add our film grain. In most compositing software you have these presets, and you may ask which one is the best, which one suits me the best. Here it says 35mm, so if I use a 35mm lens in Blender, I should probably choose this one, right? Well, sorry to break it to you, but these don't mean shit. Like seriously, these are not some accurate models based on a camera or something. These are just presets and starting points for us to then manipulate and customize to our liking. Now that you know that, let's use one of them. In DaVinci, one that I usually start with is 35mm 400T, which gives a really fine grain, which I like. So fine that you probably can't even see it from the YouTube compression. Now what I can do is that I can change the strength. Let me give you a tip that is going to help you a lot. And that is that effects like film grain, chromatic aberration, or vignettes are meant to be felt, not seen. Imagine you go to a jazz concert, everything's good, everything's fine, and then the guitarist decides to go absolutely mad, fucking shredding that shit. If you hear that, you're probably not going to like it, cause it's overpowering. Same goes for our situation. One thing to note is that since some platforms like Instagram and YouTube compress their posts, you may often see that the artwork that you uploaded comes out super blurry and low quality. And that's because the compression smeared all that grain into the artwork. To fix that, we need to increase the strength or even the size of a grain, so when we then upload it, it wouldn't get all destroyed by the compression. And as I promised, here are some free grain overlays if you don't want to make things procedurally. All you have to do is to add them to your timeline, and here in the composite tab, set the blending mode to overlay. And then just lower that opacity. The link to this will be in the description. Just one thing to mention real quick is that film grain would still not look as good without proper post-processing. So if you want more in-depth videos of my post-processing workflow, definitely let me know. And with that, thanks for watching, bye, see ya.